In this video, we're going to look at an ordering system called a periodic order system, also called a P system. The idea is it's going to be different from a reorder point, which is once you reach a certain quantity, you will place an order. Here it's time-based. So if I drew it on the graph for you here, let's pretend it's May 1st, and we're going to go in the first of every month and count an item. What we're going to do then is go in this case on May 1st, we're going to count what we have on hand. So I'll just plug in a number. Let's say we have 60 on hand. And we're going to order up to what's called a target level. Okay? Target level is typically called T. So if the target level were 200, we would order the other 150, and then we would continue to use it until the parts came in on whatever the lead time is, time period 1, and then the lot would come in at that point. Inventory goes back up, never quite goes up to the target because we've used some in between, and then we start using it again. And we won't look at this again until we get to the next review period, whatever that is. So let's say our review period is 30 days. So we're going to look at it again on 6/1. So we'll keep using it again on 6/1. We'll look at what we got on hand. Maybe it's 40. And if the target is 200, we're going to buy the other 140. So the quantity we buy, and that's one of the formulas, I'll do it in the upper left corner, the quantity that we buy is equal to the target level minus what we have on hand. What we need to do is show you what the T is, the target level, and then we'll be good. So if we continue this picture, then we place the order, we continue to use it. Okay, whatever the lead time is, comes in, inventory goes back up. So let's come back now and look at the formula for this. Okay, if you think about it, we're going to look at it on 5/1, and we're going to look at it again on 6/1. This time frame in the middle here is called the review period. And what we have to cover for a time span is this review period plus the next lead time, because it isn't until it comes in here that we have inventory go up. So if we look at the formula at the bottom, the target is equal to the demand during the review period plus demand during lead time. So if our review period is 30 days and it's a 7-day lead time, it's 37 days. But what's missing here is the demand itself. So we modify the formula a little bit just to kind of expand it out. Let's say the daily demand is 5 per day, like our other examples. Then we've got to cover 5 plus 5 multiplied by 30 days. We got to cover the demand during the review period plus the demand of 5 over the lead time of 7 days. So it's 150 plus 35. We would set our target at 185, unless, of course, we have a safety stock on top of it, and then we would add that. So if our safety stock was 50, our target would be 235. Now, another way you could look at demand during review period plus demand during the lead time is, if you think of your math, demand is in both parts, so you can pull it out and say it's the demand multiplied by the review period plus the lead time. So I'll do this small again. Demand is 5, reorder is 30 days, reorder period, plus the next lead time is 7. It's 5 times 37. And so that might be another way to look at it. Same formula, just changing the properties of math around a bit, and that should get us taken care of. Okay, so our target is the demand during the review period, in our example 30 days, plus the demand during the next lead time, 7 days. We've got to cover 37 days, and at 5 per day, that's 185 plus any additional safety stock. And again, looking in the upper left corner, if the target is 235 and we happen to have 60 on hand, then we're going to order the other 175, place the order. It comes in after the 7 days. The 175 comes in. We're almost back to target, but not quite because we use some, and then the cycle continues.